525 billion is a huge percentage of the budget. So me as the policeman of the money is first of all to make sure that that money is used for the purpose that it is required to be used. Secondly, I want to tell you that that budget is for the incoming government. Only God knows who will be the president. Only God knows who will be the minister. But for the short time that I am there, kwanza sitaweka mkono ndani. The little that we shall get, like the one we are going to get for the CBC classrooms, we shall ensure that the classroom is built like this one. Is the classroom not there? It is there. So we will make sure that none of this money, when I am the one at the top here, is used for anything else. The cost of that classroom is 788,000. Okay. Do a survey and you will find out that we have saved about 500,000 shillings per classroom. Secondly, when we have money for the money that is going to be available to me is the one for the food, because we must buy food for the children. As the government changes, the year starts, we must buy food for the children. Sindio? I will not sit in the office to wait for food to be bought. Mimi nitaangalia chakula inanunuliwa wapi, ni lori gani inaibeba, imepeleka kwa shule gani, na watoto nitaongea nao direct, wamekula ama hawajakula. Hii porojo ya kuleta makaratasi mingi na hakuna kitu imefanyika, hiyo haitafanyika under my. Hata ukiangalia mkono unaona iko damu huko. Hakuna. Finally, I think I want to say that since we love children, the CBC curriculum seems to have come to stay. Can I plead that the parents also embrace the CBC curriculum, which in my view has brought the children back home. They are more human beings than your age mates. You are the millennial group and you are fantastic. The CBC children are not going to be fantastic, I can tell you. Because these are children we are teaching to soil your hands is good. To wash your mother's plate in the kitchen is good. Just like I used to go to the river to carry water for my mother. Do you understand? Yes. So the money that is meant for CBC, if God gives me life and strength for the period that I'm here, I shall make sure that it is used for the purpose that it is meant for. I think that's all I will tell you. And if we catch your hand there, hakuna kucheka na wewe. Yeah, that's it. Stopped since morning. We started in Elgeyo Marakwet, where we had a round table between my officers and the officers of the Ministry of Interior. And after that, we opened 2 classrooms at Singore Girls and opened another one at St. Patrick Iten. So this is our 3rd station. I'm mopping up this area because they are slightly behind the others. As you are aware, we are at 90% and we intend to finish completely in 2 weeks. And everybody must finish. The classrooms must be constructed for all Kenyan children who are equal. I want to thank the teachers who are making our exams in the 35 centers in Nairobi, and also to address them directly that they are not supposed to carry their phones into the marking rooms for whatever reason. Let us just agree that we don't trust each other on behalf of our children. And when you become bold enough to carry a phone to the marking room, we shall ask you to leave very peacefully. If you don't leave, we shall take you out. I think it is that simple. Let our children be graded with marks that belong to them. We have now placed all the children in high schools as per the presidential directive that the 1.2 million children be placed into schools. There are about 10 schools which everybody wants to go to. One of them is Kapsabet outside here. It is not possible. So the children will go to all schools. What we shall do as a government is to ensure that those very top schools have every type of Kenyan child, including the ones from the slums, as long as they pass reasonably well. So we have the national character. Even if you go to Kapsabet, you'll find an Oria there from Wajir, because it is a national school. So let's not have this too much noise, that my child got 400 and has not gone there. If you feel that your child must go to a separate school, put your hand in your pocket. Ukiona iko pesa kama mimi niko nayo, peleka kwa private school, sindio? Let me stop you right there. Vile unaniona, when you look at me, do I look like a minister for private students? Do I look like a minister for public students? I am a cabinet secretary for Kenyan students. And I shall look at them holistically. And in that box, like I take the best performing students from the private school, I, as Magoha, son of Magoha, I shall take the best performing students from slums in Langas, from slums everywhere else, and I will also make sure that the 9,000 Elimu scholarships that are being given are given to the weakest link. So some people are going to make noise. But if after praying I can go to sleep peacefully, that I've taken Jebet from Langas, who passed with about 390 marks in a slum school to Alliance High School, don't you think I'll be a very happy person? Yeah, I don't discuss the simple politics. Hiyo ni wale watu wengine. Mimi ni professor. And I will do justice. I shall do justice to all the children. Do not think, if you look at my hands, they are not the same. So the fact that you are the child of a farm worker